The price of my sins. The cold stone of the prison cell presses against my back as I sit in the dim light, my tattered coat wrapped around me like the remnants of a past I can no longer outrun. My hands, once strong and calloused from gripping the wheel of my mighty ship, now tremble with the weight of my sins. I was once feared, a terror of the seas, a legend among pirates. Now, I am a broken man awaiting the judgment of the very empire I once fought against. I remember the salt in the air, the crash of the waves, the fire in my crew's eyes as we raided ships heavy with gold and goods. We were ruthless, unstoppable, forces of nature. The screams of men I cut down in my youth echo in my ears even now. We took what we pleased, left no witnesses when necessary. Treasure was my god and the sea was my kingdom. And yet, it was not the ocean that swallowed me. It was something far worse. The American Navy cornered me in the end, not with cannons, but with an offer, a deal. My ship, my freedom, in exchange for a life of servitude. A mascot, they called it. A simple face for their new cereal brand, a marketing ploy for children. But it was never just about cereal. No, my work under their banner was far darker. I was a tool of the state, spreading influence, controlling narratives, ensuring their enemies drowned not in water, but in obscurity. My hands, already stained with blood, only grew darker. For years I obeyed. I smiled, I laughed, I became a symbol of joy and breakfast-time adventure. But beneath it all, I was a man enslaved to the very empire I had once raided. My missions were no longer about looting gold, but manipulating markets, securing trade routes, silencing dissenters in ways the history books will never record. And with every mission, I felt the chains tighten. Then came my children. I thought perhaps, just perhaps, fatherhood would be my redemption. I watched them grow, played the part of the loving father, hoping that if I gave them a future, my past would no longer matter. But the sins we carry are not so easily washed away. When I broke my contract, when I tried to run, when I sought to reclaim what little freedom I had left, they took my children. Ripped them from me as easily as I once ripped men from their lives. I will never see them again. That is my true punishment. Not the trial, not the gallows, not the blade that will surely take my head. No, it is the knowledge that I gave my soul to the very machine that has now devoured me whole. Perhaps this is justice. The pirate who traded his ship for a uniform, his freedom for a leash, his treasures for a hollow brand. The Reaper comes for me soon, and I will not fight him. Let them sentence me, let them take my life. For I know as the last breath leaves my lips that I am not the hero of this story. I never was.